In this week's Tech Tips video, I'm going to show you how to back up your files and how to recover your files if they accidentally get deleted. So the first thing that I would do to back up your files is to use OneDrive. OneDrive comes on PCs that use Windows. So you may see on the side this little cloud. So just go ahead and sign up for that, and then I will show you how to back up your files on it. So I paused the syncing for mine because the last time I tried to make this video, it really messed up my recording. But I will show you how to back up your file. So go to Help and Settings, go to Settings, Backup, Manage Backup, and then click on the things that you would like to back up. I recommend backing up everything, although it could take a long time depending on how many files you have in your computer. I have quite a few. I'm not going to start the rest of the backup. I'm going to go ahead and pause it. The next backup method that you may want to use is to use a NAS, or to buy a NAS. It's a network attached storage device. I would only recommend getting this if you have tons of files and you just want to have it on the network. Here is on Amazon. As you can see, they are kind of pricey, but I'm telling you, they are worth it. You will love it. I personally do not have a NAS. I would like to get one eventually. When I do get one, I can show you how to set it up and everything. Just let me know if you would like for me to show you how to do that. Also, you can use a server to back up your files as well. Kind of similar to this, but this is just storage. A server has multiple things that you can do with it. The next backup method that I recommend is file history. So go ahead and type in file history. Restore your files with file history. Configure file history settings. Now for this, you can attach your own drive, such as a USB flash drive or possibly an SSD that you can plug in to your computer instead of putting it inside your computer. So once you turn that on, it'll go to your drive. I'm not going to turn it on because it really lags out my computer. I figured that out. But I do have where I did it earlier. So I'm going to go to my test USB drive. And as you can see, it creates a folder called File History. And then all your stuff should be saved in there. Again, it could take a really long time depending on how much you have on your computer. The next method I would recommend for backing up your files is to use the cloud. The cloud that I like to use is Google Drive. All you have to have is a Google account and you can just upload your files there. Also, they have a app called Google Photos, so you can also upload your photos separately. They have quite a bit of storage for that, so it can automatically sync from your phone and all that. It's a pretty cool feature. The next backup method I would recommend is to use a USB flash drive or an SSD that you can attach to your computer instead of putting it inside your computer. I don't know the exact name for that, but there are SSDs that you can connect to your computer by USB. I can send a link or I can even look it up right now. So what it is you can buy the SSD on its own, or if you already have an SSD, you can go ahead and use that. And then you can buy one of these SATA to USB adapter cable for your SSD. So that's what I was talking about. I could never remember the name for it, but that is what it's called. That would be better than using a USB flash drive. The last method that I recommend for backing up your files is creating a restore point on your computer. Go ahead and type in restore point. Create a restore point. Go to the click on the drive that you want to restore. Click configure. Make sure that turn on system protection is on. It should be automatically on if you are on the Windows C drive. The next thing that you want to do is create a restore point and then name it. And then basically what that does is it like takes a picture of where you're at on your computer at this moment. So if something were to happen where, all your files are deleted or something crazy happens, and then you click System Restore, and then you select that restore point, it should take your computer back to that point in time. That's what that's doing. All right, those are all my backup methods. The next section that I'm going to talk about is how to restore any files that have been deleted. The first thing that I would recommend doing is downloading Windows File Recovery. You can download it from the Microsoft Store. I think you can download it from somewhere else too. I will put a link in the description if that is true. So once you have that downloaded, either plug in your SSD or your USB flash drive, and then open up Windows File Recovery. I made, before I made this video, I made a test document called test document in Microsoft Word, and then I deleted it. I saved it to my desktop. So I typed in the command winfr C:, which is the C drive, and then my USB drive, which is G:// N as in Nancy, and then /users/ and then my username /desktop, that's where it was saved to, and then /test. Word document basically. And then I hit enter, and then this came up, and it tells you the sector on your disk and the cluster and how big the sector is and what mode it's in. There's several modes that you can go into. This is just how to recover one file. If you would like to know how to recover like all the files, I can post that in the description or something, so that way you guys can do that. It did take a while, but then I said yes, for I wanted to view the recovered files. So then what you want to go to is the drive that you saved this to in File Explorer, Test G, and it will make a folder called Recovery, and you click on it and your file should be in there. If it doesn't show up in there, it is possible that your file has been corrupted, so that does happen, or overwritten by the disk. The next method that I would recommend for recovering your files is Wondershare Recover It. Before I do that, I'm going to make a file and then I'm going to delete it. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this on my desktop. I'm going to right click, new, text document. I'm going to name it Recover. And then I'm going to type in here, is this really deleted? Save. Okay, as you can see. And now I'm going to delete it. Empty. Yes. Okay, so I saved that on the Windows C drive, so I'm going to go ahead and start it. And what this does is it searches the files that could have been deleted on your computer or wherever you're trying to recover it. Depending on how many files you have in your computer, this process could take a long time. Okay, so that got done. I typed in recover.txt, and unfortunately something happened to the file where it's saying that it's a shortcut. But anyway, when you click recover, and I've already done this, it'll ask you where you want to save it to, and I saved it to my USB drive, and then it automatically pops up, so I'll go ahead and show you. As you can see, for some reason it says shortcut, and then this is what it says when I click on it. So unfortunately that file is actually gone. Sometimes that can happen when your files are deleted, they get corrupted or something weird like that happens. So that's that. Thank you for tuning in and watching. I do have, if you would like to learn more about information technology, go to my website called karostechnology.com. I still have 2 courses out. The first one is Introduction to Virtualization. It's $25. And the next one is What is IT? That one is free. Now, when you do sign up for these courses, you do have to make an account in order to access them. Again, I plan on making another course about computer networking. I still have not started on that. I've been busy. If you have any suggestions on what course I should make on here besides computer networking, just let me know. Besides coding, because I don't know too much about coding because that's not my specialty. So just let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and sorry that this video was a little late.